fact, I don't think I should have done the outside edge of this. Never mind. So that's that bit done. I'm also going to do the claws. Not worried about the base, it's going to get covered with stuff afterwards. I'm just trying my best not to get it over the flesh bits. There we go. And there we go. That's one side done. And now this side. Don't worry, we've not forgotten the teeth. We're going to be doing them next. And if you can hear any crunching, Laddie's having his tea. He's on his dry food tonight, so he's munching away with that. Or munching away on that. And we can just about get in there. That will do. And now teeth. Do fine. Quite pleased with that. Next, what the hell have I done? I keep throwing my cleaning, oh god, my drying cloth as far away from me as I can. Okay, so what I'm going to add next is another dry brush, and that's going to be over this side. Now I want a weird colour for this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of mutant hue. Okay, stick with me on this one. I don't want it on there, I want it on here. Just a little bit of mutant hue. And a little bit of leather brown. Let's see what colour we get from that mixture. Oh, let's bank some of that in as well. Let's pop some more mutant hue in. It's not quite as weird as I was hoping. Dink. I'm trying to stick with browns for this. You may have noticed, I've not told you why yet. I'm in a Facebook group called the Hobby Hive, and they do like a monthly painting, kind of like a competition. And this month's topic, or what style of painting or subject of painting, is something in brown, with the majority of it is brown coloured. So that's what I'm doing here. This is my take for this month's again I'm just highlight it, and I'm picking up other parts, and I'm going to use this colour for a lot more of the body, especially some of these look like scales. There we are. I'm going to brighten up the face area. Quite happy with that. And some of the, I've got the wings as well. I'm trying to bring colours into it that, you know, to make sure that it's not a standout colour, that the colour I'm using is found in the rest of the mini. I don't want a sudden change of colour that stands out too much, because that looks odd. Do this. Now we'll be coming back and adding what's the word I'm looking for? Adding some more darkness to the back of the, also the recesses of the recesses of the scorpion tail. That's the word I was looking for. I don't want it to look as it is. So where is that colour? There it is. Mahogany. It's one of the original ones we used for base coats. We'll back that down. And let's just add a few streaks here and there of this colour. All down here. Just like so. See, I'm trying to make it look dark and menacing. I don't want it looking nice and fluffy. You know what I mean? Trying to make it look as though it's a monster that will do you some damage if you're not careful. Because let's face it, it is a chimera. Sorry, a Manticore, not a chimera. Yes, I know, before anybody says anything I did correct myself. And I'll come back to the Mythic Battles Pantheon range. The wonderful job they did on the Ragnarok Kickstarter has whetted my appetite for more of this kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to the first of all the pledge manager to open up, and then I can add everything I want to add, and then the most important thing I'm looking forward to is actually getting everything for Ragnarok. It's going to be awesome. It's really going to be nice. the amount of things that are available or becoming available for that game. So looking forward to opening it up and looking at those models. If they're anything like the ones that I've already seen, like Emir, which I did a number of weeks ago. Actually, we did it for the exact same reason as we're doing this one, which I don't think I mentioned at the time, but I did it for the Hobby Hive monthly painting competition. And there we are. I'm just going to add a few spots here and there along here. There we go. Now what do we have on top? Anything? Right, next job. Screamer Pink. Guess where this is going? That's that bit done. Next, I'm going to get a bigger dry brush. I'm going to go into the skeleton bone, rub it all off, and this is where we have some fun. Way too much still on there. There we are. And this is just to add some nice highlights. I think I've done that a little bit too early around the mouth. I'd forgotten I'd done that one, so I'm going to pause there a little bit. I'm going to get into the detail brush and go straight back into the, if I want to put some on the wet palette. There we are. This is the skeleton bone, and we're just going to add a little bit to the claws, to the tips of the claws where there would be light hitting. There we are. going to get some of this and put it into the bone colour, mutant hue. I'm going to pick out some of these areas. Just a little brightness and some of them, well in fact all of them that are prominent enough to warrant having a little bit of highlighting. There we are. I really do like this mini. But like like most of the Pantheon and the Mythic Battles models, not terribly mini, nothing miniature about it. They are quite large. There we go. And just keep adding until you think you've done enough, and then just add that little bit more to be on the safe side. Yeah. And let's just add some more of that mutant hue and skeleton bone together. That's better. And then we'll just run gently down the edges here. And highlight. I'll just add a little more brightness to it, not necessarily highlighting anything. I'm just making it look a little brighter. There we are, just like so. That will do nicely. That is, I think, just about enough what we can do. But that's it. When you think it's just about enough, add more. No. Okay, I'll use this spaceship exterior. Okay, so I'll pop some of this down and we'll get some of that over here, some of the skeleton bone in it to make it that brighter. Let's bang some of this lilac as well in it over here to change the tone. trying to so we're just picking out top edges to make it look as though light is hitting it. There we are, quite happy with that. We can go and get some of these veins that are running through the wings. Gently, of course, because you don't want this going on the wing itself. And this part is very, very tricky to do, and it takes a lot of concentration, so bear with me a second while I just spend time concentrating. There we are. And we'll also do the ones down here as well. And that, oops, it's just about that, I think, for the veins. We have a couple of things more to do. Just need to clean the brush first.